And Blade. Drain gang. Shout out to all the drainers. Shout out to Echo. He pulled up in a Rover. Drain my life.
So I got this comment on a previous video asking if I can show him how to make a beat like the ones on the Fool. And so I made a reply saying, most definitely. So that's what we're gonna do. If you didn't know already, The Fool was mainly produced by a music collective called Ripsquad, and we're mainly going to be taking inspiration from one of the members called Lucy. And if you want to get more into this particular style, I would definitely recommend checking out the YouTube channel CEO Lifestyle. I started out making a main melody in the key of F sharp major. For the root notes, we're using the relative minor, which is D sharp minor, to try to get more of that emotional feel to it. And with the melodies here, we're just trying to keep it more on the simple side. For the majority of the melodies here, we're gonna use some EQs to take out the low end and boost a little bit of the high end, in addition to some delay. I forgot to mention we're using Serum for all the melodies, but anyways, I used this preset and I used it to lay down some power chords to basically just complement the main chord progression. After that, I laid down this lead melody. And you know I had to put Valhalla Supermassive on there. Basically, you put this on anything and it's guaranteed to sound good. Then I put Grow Speed on it and it sounds like this. Then I made a second lead melody with the same process, and it sounds like this. I also made a sub bass pattern using the root notes. Then last but not least, I added this synth. Alright, now it's time for drums. You don't want it to be too crowded or overly complicated. We're really going for a sort of 2013 kind of trap vibe. Alright, so for this 808 pattern, we're going to use the Zay 808 because I think it goes well with pretty much anything, in my opinion. And basically with this, we're just going to have a simple pattern, basically going to follow the root notes, and it should sound good. After that, I laid down a second 808. And finally, this is what it sounds like when it's all together. Alright, so this is what the master channel looks like. I have this gross beat and EQ for automation clips, which I'll show you in a second. And I also put on a soft clipper and then another EQ to boost the high end. Also, for anyone wondering, this is the gross beat preset that I'm using. And before you go make a comment, yes, I know I'm using the trial version. What can I say? I'm just cheap, I guess. But it still lets me export beats with the effect on it though, so it's been working for me so far. Alright, so I laid everything out and it looks like this. I know this looks kind of intimidating, but really all it is I just copied and pasted the whole thing several times, and then I took out stuff at certain points to make it sound more interesting and like it's progressing or whatever. You can also see those automation clips I mentioned earlier, alongside some sound effects that I added in. I know the process for laying out a beat is different for everyone, so if you want to see a video showing my process, just let me know in the comments. With that being said, I just want to say thank you for watching, and let's listen to what we made.